and death. Life is where people live. People live, they love, they're hanging out, they're creative, they're doing cool stuff, and they're living life to the fullest. Past, it's not on their mind. Future is not on their mind. But the only thing exists in their world is their moment, the present, the act, right now. That's the people that live. But the death, the people that dying, when someone dies, their physical is here, but there's no movement. They're worthless. It's nothing. There's no movement. Okay? Well, it's nothing. Literally nothing. It's the same thing with the person that's sitting in the comfort zone or on the couch doing nothing. When sometimes we miss out a lot of things in life because we're worrying about the tomorrow. We're worrying about the tomorrow. We're worrying about the tomorrow, and that worry comes tomorrow because we created that tomorrow. Or sometimes the past. We talk about the past. We feel the past. We can't forget the past. And then the same past comes tomorrow. There's two choices for human beings. Either living or dying. Okay? We promote living completely different than what's actually living is about. And we promoting death completely different than what death really is all about. Living. A lot of people think they're living life, but they're not actually living the life. They're doing it for someone else. Think about it. If you're that person that you're just you're working 24 hours. You're just working. You come home, you go to sleep, you have a beer, you go to sleep, you have a beer, you go to sleep, you go do the same thing all over. You're pulling yourself, your sense of living out, and you're letting the physical to take control of your life. So you're basically just like a robot. Okay? Society programmed you to think that way or to act that way, so you be that person that you act. Okay? And this is a problem that society faces, and it's huge, right? And the thing is, they're not even aware of it. People that is in it, they're not aware of it. They think this is life, but it's not life. It's dying. It's death. It's nothing. When you do the stuff over, you're just, you're not there. Your life is not there. You're just physical. You're just doing it. It's weird. It's like you're in jail, right? You're in jail. Doing the same thing over and over. For you, become life. It's normal. You're just doing the same over, and then you start wishing or you start hoping, and you start playing the lotto, and then you play this and hoping for luck to come to you, and then you're forgetting that you make your own luck. But when you hear that, you're like, but that's not possible. Society didn't say that to me. And that's the problem. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe you're worth something. You have to believe that you're capable to do anything. Nothing gonna come easy if you think it's not gonna be easy. Okay? I usually think that's gonna be easy for me. If anything is hard, I push myself until I see it's easy for me, and it's easy for me. And that's the attitude that I deal with anything. if you think pushing a mountain, you might think it's like if I told you, well, why didn't you push a mountain? Be like, oh, this is hard. How can I do it? Oh my God, this is and you're creating all the stupid excuses of not doing it because you see, because you're like, this is impossible. Nobody done it. I mean, this is great. How can you do it? But, right? And then it kills the dream. But if you keep holding on this and you work on this and you're going to find the right people at the right moment, and then you're going to make magic and you could move that mountain. Because you have the possibility of seeing that mountain moving. And this is called believing and faith. Okay? When you believe in something, you have a high chance of receiving it, but you can't believing, hoping, and wishing at the same time because it doesn't work. If you're hoping or you're wishing, it's because you're not satisfied of how you feel right now at the moment, so you're trying to change your present by hoping that something will come to you, okay? And then we just sit and wait for the luck to come in our door, which is the stupidest thing ever. And actually, it's not going to be the luck that's going to come in from the door, it's going to be your death that's coming from the door. And then here you go, you're gone. And then when you go, you're going to realize that you've done nothing, absolutely nothing in life. The things that you want to do and the things you want to accomplish, you dream. You never get to experience the best of you, the person that came here for that mission to do. So, my advice to you right now, look at the things that it makes you the person that you feel connected. What's that one thing that makes you that person right now, that makes you stronger? You believe that you can talk about it for days, or you can do it for days, you can do it for hours. If you find this one thing, and I believe everyone has it and everyone has it different, okay, and then once you believe in this and once you just do it, never give up, never give up, never gave up. You gotta understand it. When you give up on that, when you give up on your dreams, then you're gonna be sitting hoping, wishing. That's not gonna work. Because you know death is coming for you. So what I do is enjoy every single second of my life. And know that every second I'm doing is for my highest good and for my best version of me. And that's what excites me. And when death comes, death, it's not death, what society promoted to be death. Death, it's a new living that we don't understand. So, I'm not trying to tell you to change who you are, but what I'm trying to tell you, that maybe who you are at this moment, it's not the person that you want it to be. You're just doing it because out of stupid beliefs that people told you, or because where you grow up, or because what you've been taught in school, or because what you've been doing with your friends and all this stuff that determine that you are right now. You need to ask these questions. And then for every question, there's an answer. We cannot give up. Giving up, it's It's fear. When you give up, you're allowing fear to come in your life. And when you have fear, you have nothing. You're just doing nothing. When you have fear in your life, nothing. Even if you're that professional and you have fear, you're not going to reach the success that you really deserve, because you still have fear. You're still holding on something that you think that you're not proud of. You don't have that self-love or the self-capable that you can achieve and have those dreams in your life. But beside, you're just worrying and hoping and wishing, and you're just deep inside, that's not the right thing. And that's this feeling that we need to understand, and we need to listen to it all the time. Okay? You are capable to anything. What's the difference between you and that person that made one of the biggest company in the world? What's between you and that person that traveled all around the globe, the same age, you've done it all? What's the difference between this and this and this and this and this? It's different. Okay? He's doing what he wants to do, what he insists to do, the things that makes him happy. So the happy comes, and you're an autopilot of being happy. But if you're in hoping, wishing, and negative, you've been an autopilot of being negative, and the worst will come to you because you're just sitting here doing nothing. So, this is where you get your self-motivation. I believe you don't need to hear me to give you the self-motivation. You don't hear it from someone else. You need to motivate yourself to yourself. Look at these things, ask yourself that questions, and look and tell yourself, is this the right place that I want to be right now at this moment? Is it? No. I think you need to check and see what you're doing wrong and fix it. Once you start living the life that you truly want, things will happen to you different. You enjoy life as it is. You're doing the things you like. You're traveling. You like what you're doing. Maybe doing that sport right now. Maybe you're just flying to this place right now. Maybe you're just swimming in this lake right now. Or maybe you're just in that hotel for summer. Or maybe you're in that city at this moment right now. Then that's just who you are. You can create the greatest and the biggest things in the world. And when someone tells you that's impossible to do this, and they're trying to put you down, it's because that's the people right here that's sitting and wishing and hoping, okay? And this is you that trying to pull out of this, and you say, oh, well, no, I believe I can do this. But they will try to put you down so they can drag you down to that low life with the low life steam, and so you can live with them in this circle, so they can have someone to be in that circle, okay? But what you do with those people, you say, no, I insist, this is my dream, this is what I'm going to do, and I see this possible, and I'm going to achieve it no matter what. Then you overcome these people. Those people are not going to come in your life ever. You will notice them, they will notice you, and then when you comes to different level, those people are going to look up to you like, wow, like, oh my God, like he's like God or something, because you're doing something you couldn't do it. They failed to do it. But our job is to see it possible for them and tell them, listen, this is possible. This is how you do it. And if they can listen to it, they can enjoy the greatest life that they want to enjoy. don't, then you're gonna stay who you are and be the person you wanted to be. And that's okay too. And just to make sure you're not involved in this inner circle, because it does not satisfy you. It only brings you down and down and down and down, so you can be in their level. So choosing your friend, it's a very wisely thing, because it affects you. Many of us, we grow up in society that tell us we have to wait for the right moment. We have to wait for the best people. We have to wait, we have to wait, we have to wait. But as I'm growing up, I discovering the waiting is only for death. They're waiting for death. So they're not happy, they're not satisfied. They're not became what they want, what they said or what they picture themselves wanted to be. They're just stuck in the world of waiting. And I've never wanted to be in that world. And I think it's a decision, but it's based on what everyone goes on, and that's why I choose different. Many of us, we grow and we see this, we have to act on it, we do it unconsciously, and then it's just like that's the way to go, that's life. And it's just it promoted by the wrong things, it's promoted by problems that passes on and on and on and on. You get it, you're part of the problem, done. Okay, there's no going back, you're part of the problem, done. Then you need a miracle to wake you up out of this. Okay? And that's what I'm here for. If you landed on this video, or you've seen that, this is time for our human civilization to wake up and realize that life is here. And we need to stop waiting to death to come. We even promoting death like it's an evil thing, or it's a bad thing, or it's just a crazy thing. But it's not. It's a different life. So we can't worry about that. Just let's start living and show the universe where we are. I mean, this is crazy, guys. Come on, wake up, wake up.